Hello Virgo, thank you for joining me for your monthly forecast for September for the Sun or the Ascendant. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd be delighted if you did so now. I have to say, I've rarely seen such a sparkling set of influences supporting your zodiac sign for this month. It begins in awesome fashion with 4 planets located in Virgo: the Sun, Mars, but also Mercury, your ruler, and Venus, the planet of charm. But there's a big picture shaping up here, which is also very much to do with the sign of Capricorn. Saturn, the planet of structure, but also of restriction, has been twisting backwards since the end of April in your sector of self-expression. Now, until the 17th of this month, that retrograde continues, but then comes to a close. But also, Pluto, the planet of power, of transformation, of hidden secrets, has also been in this location, urging you to invest in your talents since 2008. It's possible it's felt like Saturn has been quite in inhibition ever since the end of 2017 when he did move into Capricorn. Or perhaps he's given you a platform to just test out your skills and talents, whether it's to do with a close relationship, whether it's to do with something more creative or arty, but you've probably really had to work at it and commit yourself. The wonderful thing about this month is it fires up the principle of you, the individual. Your sign is so self-sacrificing. If we look at the people who support nursing, healthcare, food distribution, anything to do with logistics, it's often Virgo people, because you provide a service which has tangible benefits to others. But sometimes all that sacrifice can see you put in your personal individual needs to one side. But this month gives you a fantastic opportunity to focus on what your critical difference is, what makes you unique, and to really invest in it, to really believe in yourself. The combination across the first 12 days of this month between the Sun and Mars can give you enormous extra self-confidence. Also, Mercury, back in your sign, is going to be combining beautifully with Venus in week 2. This combination can see you inventive, quick-witted, and also emanating a very alluring vibe which can attract a lot of attention your way. If you're single, with Mars with the Sun, your sex appeal is absolutely skyrocketing. If you're involved in a committed relationship, this is your time to just feel better about yourself, or give yourself some kind of stylistic makeover that really boosts your confidence. But if you want to start something new, you want to be a bit more daring, you want to revive or energize strands that have worked well for some time, this collection of energy, this stellium located in your sign, is giving you so much astrological support. But like everything with the heavens, they can do their best to support us, but it's what we do on planet Earth that really matters. So if you can take this energy and this encouragement to really be your authentic self, and that doesn't mean to say that you're being anything other than sincere all of the time, but if you are just a bit too caught up in supporting others, being the carer, being the person who's very thoughtful, that keeps everything together, this is your opportunity this month to really invest in your critical differences, and in what a way. Because from the 10th through to the 16th, the Sun is going to be angling in a magnificent trine with Pluto. Change is something that some people are quite open to. I think many of us don't necessarily find it an easy process, but changes can happen then that you're driving, that you're the instigator. And as long as the changes involved are not going to in some way impact on others in an unhelpful or unkind way, I think you're going to find that a lot of people will support what you're trying to do. Now, Mars is going to also be forging a superb link with Pluto from the 12th through to the 24th. When these two get together, there is very little that stops them. The willpower, determination, and life force is phenomenal. So if there is something you've got a known target around, but it is something that really helps you to express who you are, this is the time to go for it like never before. Now, there is a quarter moon on the 6th. It's suggesting that somebody close to you might not get all this focus on your own situation, particularly if you've been very supportive to them in the past. Also, Jupiter, the planet of growth, although it is going forwards now, it is in a right angle with Neptune all this month. So a relationship, perhaps a long-standing emotional relationship, could be a bit of a drain on you, particularly if this person isn't getting this exciting vision that you're conjuring up. Try not to let anyone rain on your parade. This really is your time to take your talent seriously, because if you do, as soon as the 14th, you can start to see tangible benefits shaping up in your world of improved sense of self, self-worth. Perhaps even finances can revive, particularly from the 15th, when Venus moves to join up with Mercury in the sign of Libra. In the second half of this month, there can be an upturn financially, which will delight you. Now, it is true to say that the full moon that occurs on the 14th also suggests that in a relationship context, if there is something that's out of kilter, so for example, you've been particularly supportive over a period of time, now you're trying to be more single-minded, the other person isn't quite understanding it, then you do need to stick to your plan. Sometimes we do have to be single-minded, but that doesn't mean to say that you can't keep that other person in the loop. But equally, this full moon could be just a push to you to be more self-confident about what you've got to offer a partnership, particularly if you're footloose and fancy-free, because I feel you're going to draw a lot of attention, a lot more attention. Now, if you're someone who's very much a home lover, that could come through the internet. If you're someone who's more gregarious and sociable, or you have a job where you're interacting and mixing and mingling with people, that's perhaps where you could have some kind of connection. But there is, on the 23rd, the autumn equinox. Wherever we are in the world, this is the halfway point of the tropical astrological calendar, and the sun moves into the sign of Libra. And it is going to, along with Mercury and Venus, give you more instinct around the tangible side of things, which is a great gift of yours anyway. That's going to be boosted by the new moon of the 28th. But you know that Mercury and Venus both forge a stunningly positive sextile to the planet of growth and fortune, Jupiter, as this month draws to a close. If you're looking to do well around a property situation, or perhaps clearing out old items from your home, you may be surprised by how much you could raise. Or it's possible someone close to you, a family member, could be very generous. Or if you want to add to your clan, or there's someone around you that you're very close to, perhaps it's them who's going to have some good news. But when Venus and Jupiter get together in a positive way, it does mean growth, it means abundance. When we have Mercury there as well, Mercury's about communication, but in the second solar house, it can be some kind of move that you make, a confident move, perhaps starting a business from home, that can work out well for you. Because of that supportive nature of yours, and because you're often focused on the detail of things, this is a time for you to grasp the big picture of all your different talents and assets and skills, and think about ways in which you can raise the volume and be very determined to reach out to more people, because you are going to have a significant impact on those you come into contact with if you do have this self-belief. And all of the planetary influences are encouraging you to go for it, to step outside your comfort zone. It really is a stunning month for you. If you would like to have your personal horoscope prepared based on your time, date and place of birth, which obviously is much more detailed than your zodiac sign forecast here, please see the link beneath this video. I do offer a 30% off offer for those that have a character analysis and a 12-month forecast. Or if you'd like to talk to me personally and have a one-to-one consultation, please see the same link. But for now, it's been a real pleasure being with you. Good luck and goodbye.